YouTube, what is up? So today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends series, studio series, Thor Ragnarok 2-pack with the Grand Master and Korg. Now, when this was initially announced, I was pretty happy about it. Korg, can't go wrong. Grandmaster, you know, nice. Love it. Then they go and announce, oh, we're going to get the Collector and the Grandmaster and a 2-pack. Eh, that 2-pack from San Diego Comic Con is going to be a must have. Gotta have it just for the Collector. And it would have been awesome and maybe even more sought out. And you know what? I actually believe that that 2-pack is going to do a lot better than this. As far as collectors are concerned and value wise. However, they missed a huge opportunity here, and on several levels. And it's not just that they're reissuing the Grandmaster; it's an opportunity they could have gave us another figure, a different figure. I mean, it wouldn't have been too hard to just maybe include this head sculpt with the grinning um, head sculpt, and in that Grandmaster and Collector 2-pack, that would have been perfectly fine. But no Meek, and a lot of people are going to say that, okay, well, they could have given us Meek, which would have been fine. I, on the other hand, would have loved to see a Heimdall. This would have been a good opportunity for that, and they kind of blew it. It is what it is, and like I said, when this was first announced, I was pretty excited and happy about it. Another thing, there's like a lot of things lacking in this. You get two figures, two weapons, and as of right now, I think the price point on this is going to be $60, which for the studio series is pretty typical when they're first released, and then later we see them go on sale or whatnot. And this might just be one of those situations where this thing is going to end up going on sale at some point. Don't quote me on that, because you never know with these Marvel Legend figures. All right, so let's get this thing cracked open, and we'll talk about a couple other things that they missed out on, like some accessories. There in the background, you're gonna have a few of the figures from Thor Ragnarok, and we are going to be getting another 2-pack with a couple figures from Thor Ragnarok, including a new Hela with 3 head sculpts and an Executioner. Now that thing, the box is just packed to the brim. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you guys feel free to go over and check out Toy Shiz. This is not necessarily a plug for him. I don't know anybody on YouTube, and but when I see something and I can give you guys the source of where I saw it, by all means, I'll do it. So you can check that out and see what I'm talking about. Come on. All right, let's go ahead and pause this. I'm not going to put you guys through that torture. So here we have both the Grand Master and Korg out of package. And not bad. I like them. Like I was saying, yeah. I just got that rotating turntable there. So, yeah. Everything's gone to hell now. Meek's dead. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of editing. All right, without further delay, here we have Korg, and the Grand Master auto package. You know what? I'm not gonna even delete that. I'm gonna keep that in there. Just because we're all human and we make mistakes, and I don't want to damn edit this thing. So hell with it. All right. So like I was saying, auto package, they look pretty good. Yeah, I don't mind them at all. And like I was saying, is this a must-have? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Just for the Korg alone. And I was mentioning before, just picked this turntable up off of Amazon. If you want to know the name of it, just shoot me a message and I'll let you know exactly which one it is and the model. It was like just under $40. So, like I was saying, so Grandmaster, Korg, um, read up on the Grandmaster. The ancient and tyrannical ruler of Sakar enjoys gaming, gambling, manipulation. He runs a contest of champions, pitting warriors from across the galaxy against each other in a fight to death. Yeah. What they failed to mention is that he is one of the elders of the universe, him and the collector, and they live long because they enjoy collecting and gambling so much. That's which is kind of weird. Um, the Grandmaster pretty much gets off on gambling, and he's like millions of years old. Um, the crazy thing is they got him with this rod here, which he melts people. In the comics, he uses something called the power uh, primordial, which gives him access to life and death. Now we did see him use that thing to kill somebody, and this could just be nothing, just a weapon that he has or something that he uses. But if we were going to call it anything, that's exactly what it would be called, the power primordial. Although we did not see him bring anybody to life with it. Um, Other than that, that's pretty much Jeff Goldblum for you. Uh, Korg, he's a Cronin warrior uh, on the planet Sakaar. Korg is forced to compete in the contest of champions. When he meets fellow warrior Thor, he allies with the Asgardian to escape Sakaar and defeat Hela. So that was the read up on the box. Let's go ahead and go over this one more time just to show you the box artwork. And there's the read up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Then it has two shots on each side, one of Korg, one of the Grand Master. Damn, this thing's out of focus. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Korg figure, which is pretty good. Come on. There we go. Not bad. It's got some splits on him. Diaphragm up top. Yeah, not much, but it's a really good figure. Is that thing still turning? Yeah, it is. Wow. So not bad. Jeff Goldblum, Grandmaster. Yeah, not bad. I pardon you from life. Goofy ass. Anyway, look at those. He's weird dude. But yeah. Let's see if this thing comes off. It should. Oh, but this is gonna look weird. It's just gonna have a sleeve. Pretty thin guy. No waist. Oh, he's got some movement up top. Diaphragm. Wow, this is not cool, but we're just gonna have him shelved. It's not like we're gonna try to put him in any action poses or anything. So not bad. We got a couple of figures in the background from Thor Ragnarok. Here we got Korg and the new Doug, Thor. Not a bad look together. Although, you know what? In Ragnarok, Thor did have several different looks. I mean, it would be hard to say that, okay, we have this one figure and it is a end all be all Thor from Thor Ragnarok. We had him with the patch. We had him as he looked in the Dark World when he first came to Ragnarok, as far as like his hair and is concerned. But other than that, like he had the patch look, the long hair, the short hair with the red makeup. So it's all over the map. If I were to try to mix and match and come up with something, I probably could using the Dark World Thor from the 2-pack. And I can't remember what he kept calling her, Scrap or something. But that's him and Valkyrie. And one thing that I would say that they could have gave us would have been that big that big wood fork that he mentioned, and he was like, "Oh, this is for fighting, vampires." If they were all, bunched up together, so that fork would have been dope. Um, yeah. What else? Valkyrie gave him a shotgun, which would have been really cool. And then he had this blaster. Now, I don't know if that is the blaster, what he has in his hand. And if it is, it's kind of weird, but let's see if we can, because it kind of resembles it. However, there's no way to really stick it in his hand and make it look like a blaster, because it would be blasting from this way. So he would have to hold it this way, something like, let's see if we can get that done. Sorry if this thing is going off balance now. It looks like he's just playing a guitar or something. I don't know. And maybe, I don't know, you guys tell me. And this thing is really flimsy and bends, somewhat similar to the Build-A-Figure Hulk. But yeah. All right. So not bad. It'd be kind of cool to have these guys all on your shelf set up. And Hasbro, if you are listening, give us a Hemendall, and a Meek, and that's pretty much a wrap for Thor Ragnarok. As always, please like, subscribe, and maybe I'll take that stuff out of there and you don't know what I'm talking about. Or maybe I'll just leave it in. Then you guys can laugh at me. Anyway, take care.